Alright, Steven here with Fog and Dress. It's kind of out of our ordinary video here, but haven't been doing a whole lot of juice reviews lately. Anywho, what I've got for you today is got a Christmas gift this year. It is the Vivitar something 460, I believe. I don't know the exact model number. But what I've noticed with, now let me unplug the charger here. This factory little camera here, you know, it does fairly decent, but not too happy with it. So we've been trying a few different cameras on it. I've got the Ion Air Pro, just something that showed up as a used item here in the shop, and we were giving it a shot to see how it is. The video on that was kind of choppy, and I had a cheap quote-unquote 4K GoPro from Menards of all places. $24, came with case and mounts and everything. Could not pass it up. But we've been running into some issues. I'd like to be able to remotely view the video feed as I'm flying it around, but we're running into some issues. One second, I got the phone ringing. Disregard that phone call, it's telemarketer. I will not answer that. Anywho, so we've been trying a few different cameras. We've been running into some issues where they sync up to our devices just fine, everything else, but as soon as we start flying the drone, we lose all control of the cameras wirelessly. So that's kind of annoying. And I would also like to be able to still connect. What in the world? Telemarketers are on a rampage now that the New Year's over. Yeah. Once the holidays are done, our phones are going to start blowing up like crazy. Anywho, as I was saying, we've been running into some interference issues and yada yada with losing control as soon as we start flying the drone. But what I'm thinking that could be is, because I like the wireless features of the drone so I can monitor the altitude, the battery life, and everything else like that. And I am not able to connect the drone to my phone or tablet unless the factory camera is plugged in. Kind of sucks, because then that means I have to have the factory camera on there plus a secondary camera to get some worthwhile footage, but we run into interference issues and things just don't seem to work as they should. So I'm going to be playing with that for the next few weeks, and you know, expect all sorts of update videos, things like that. I'm not sure what else to really tell you guys. If you guys have any input on them, if you guys have had any experience with, you know, being able to connect the drones to your phone and the GPS, because I like to have the GPS so I can see where it's at if it goes out of sight and all that fun jazz on my phone through the Vivitar app. But I'm not too sure how that's going to go, so we're just going to play with as many options as possible, maybe some battery upgrades, some weight reduction, see what we can get out of this thing for some flight time. We've got a pretty good track record of increasing flight time on drones. I got a little tiny, like a $15 one from Menards as well. They sell some pretty cheap crap during Christmas time. But we swapped out their tiny lithium polymer battery for one of our 18650 vape batteries from the shop here. And I increased flight time from 6 minutes to 34 minutes. 6 minutes to 34 minutes. Now it's not as snappy and as fast as it used to be, because this 18650 battery does weigh significantly more than the lithium battery that it came with. But I mean, you can buzz around the house and screw around for 34 minutes. And recharge is no big deal, because you can buy these things for 10 bucks a pop, buy a ton of them, just swap them out all day long. So, anywho, just me kind of babbling on about drone stuff. So stay tuned, we'll see what we can come up with this thing. I'll upload a video of the factory footage that I just took not too long ago, just quick little zip around our parking lot and our surrounding area. I didn't take it up too high because it's really cold. It's like 5 degrees outside, so the battery drained really fast. I got a whopping 3 minutes flight time out of it. I mean, granted the battery was only at 30%, but I didn't want to take it, you know, 200 feet up in the air and have the battery die on me and not return home safely. So that's another question I've got. I've seen a lot where people are only able to take it up to 165 feet altitude. Now, is that only with the application connected to the drone? in the camera, or what if I unplug that so I don't have altitude monitoring and I can take it way up there? So we're gonna play with that. We're gonna see what we can do. I wish we still had a Phantom around here so we could do them side by side and see exactly how high they go, because I don't know how I'm gonna be able to report altitude with this if I don't have the application connected. So there's just a few questions, a few issues, a few things that we're going to be trying to figure out over the next few weeks with this here drone. I like it. I think it's pretty good for the Walmart Black Friday special of, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks, whatever in the hell it was. I'd say it's worthwhile. And it's no DJI or anything like that. I would like to figure out to get a gimbal on here, which would be really handy. Another question for you guys. I don't know if any of you are actually going to make it this far in the video, but there are two plugs on the bottom of this. This one here is for the video, which plugs into the camera, and this other one here, it's kind of stamped weird. It says TUO machine. Now I'm not sure if that's like a typo on their stamp or if it's supposed to say out machine or what TUO machine is. It's 4-prong plug, a little bit smaller than the video one. Not sure what it is, if it's for, it'd be freaking sweet if it was for a gimbal, but no idea. Anywho, if you've made it all the way through this video and you have enjoyed it, you know, like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more info on this drone.